Ba-da-dun. All right, let's see this new set. I kind of saw these Dialga and Palkia EX. Do you see that they're basic? Or Dialga's basic? And I'm assuming Palkia will be too. And don't worry, I'll kind of break everything down after. Space Time Smackdown. Okay, so there's only 2 packs and not 3 like the original set. Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, Pachirisu, Leafeon, Honchkrow. Oh, Cynthia, the best champion. Gibble, Cresselia. 29th. That's kind of what we expected. And then new trade feature will be added on the 28th. All right, so there's a trailer. It's really quick, right? I know we didn't break it down when we were watching it, but I'm on PokemonMeta.com, and they have all the cards that were featured in the trailer that we can kind of go through and look at here. Now, obviously, we have the starters here. So we got Piplup, pretty typical starter. Nap heals 20 damage. Okay. Chimchar, again, pretty standard. And then we have Turtwig. Okay, so 2 energy here, and then the retreat cost is actually 2, but the HP is significantly higher, so it's at 80. So, okay, that makes sense. And then I'm assuming it's going to be similar to what we have with the Kanto starters. There are basic versions of those, and then there are EX versions. So it would stand to reason that that's going to happen here too. And I love all of the starters. All of these starters I am a huge fan of, so I'm really hopeful that they're all at least meta or used in some capacity in the game. But again, here we have the poster children of the set. Dialga EX, which again is a basic Pokemon. It knows Metallic Turbo, and here you take, holy crap, 2 steel energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench. Okay, so not to itself, but one of your bench Pokemon. Holy smokes, that's going to make like Melmetal decks crazy. You might not need to run Greninja anymore. I'm sure, like, what's the other one? Bisharp decks you can throw in there. So this is like a support, even though, I mean, that attack, it does 30, so that's really awesome. So you still do damage. You help the bench out, and then you have heavy impact, 4 energy for 100. That's pretty steep for 4 energy, but still, that's really solid there. And then we have Palkia EX, and it knows Slash for 1 energy. So that's awesome. You can put instant pressure onto your opponent there. And then Dimensional Storm. Holy, so you're discarding 3 energy. And it also does 20 damage to each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. Holy smokes. Okay, so that attack is a lot like Raichu's attack, where it damages the bench. And then it's also like, I mean, discarding energy like Gyarados' attack. So it's like 2 attacks combined, but you discard 3. So that's rough. You can only really use that once. Essentially, I mean, maybe you can get some good Misty rolls. Maybe you can build it up on the bench, right? And just start stacking energy. You combo that with Vaporeon. So it's very similar to the Magneton Raichu deck. Obviously, you have Lieutenant Surge there, but with like, you have Vaporeon, you move around all those energy, you put it on Palkia, and then you just stack energy onto Palkia and then just take things out. Now we have Pachirisu. Pachirisu is also an EX card. It does Sparkling Gadget, so it's 40 damage, plus if it has a Poketool attached. Oh, okay. So they're introducing Poketools here to add an extra dimension to the game. So that's really interesting. So it'll do 80 damage if there is a Poketool attached to that. Interesting. And they haven't released any of the Poketools, so nice. Now we have Lucario. Oh, what a great artwork. Man, look at that. Lucario, its ability Fighting Coach. Attacks used by your fighting Pokemon do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Oh, sick. So I know there is like the sneakily fighting deck. You can do like Golem and Marshadow and stuff, but I would actually consider some of those decks, even though they can be consistent, maybe A tier, little bit lower. So maybe this deck could bring them up and elevate them a little bit more with that ability. Because it doesn't need to be in the active spot, it could be on the bench. And then it does Submarine Blow for 40 damage for 2 energy, 100 HP, stage 1. Awesome. Now, Leafeon is 90 HP for 2 energy. You can do 90 damage. During your next turn, this Pokemon, I'm assuming it says can't attack. It's kind of cut off there. So still 2 energy, 90 damage, not bad. Honchkrow, oh, I love Honchkrow. Skill Dive, does 50 damage to one of your opponents. I'm assuming bench Pokemon or opponent's Pokemon. 50 damage. I can't see how much energy's on there. 1 second. Let's take a look at this again. There's Pachirisu. Wait. Ah, you can't really see it. Let me see it one more time. Okay, it does cut off. Dang it. Okay. That's Honchkrow, though. I love Honchkrow. Now, here's Gibble. Nah. Does some damage for 1 energy. Now, that means we're going to have Gabite, Garchomp. So awesome, because I love those Pokemon there. And then Cresselia is another basic 2 energy. It heals 20 damage. And then I'm assuming it also does some damage. And Cynthia, the greatest champion of all time. During this turn, attacks used by your Garchomp or Togekiss do 50 plus damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay, that they're kind of filling that in. But if that's the case, holy crap, 50 plus damage. That's a lot. And here it just says weakness. Okay, darkness. Okay, so we actually don't know if Cresselia does attack. There's that. And that's it. Right, that's it. That's so far all we know. They're going to have the trading feature released on the 28th. This set is going to be released on the 29th. Make sure you are saving up those hourglasses. I will do my best to collect as many cards as I can. I'm saving up my own hourglasses. I will still be free to play, so it will take me a little bit longer than some of the other creators, but I'm going to do my absolute best. So hopefully you look out for those new videos. Check out some of the other videos I have, and there'll be some new ones coming out here very soon. Thank you all so much for the support, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.